Hey there, I'm Michael Kuss with Russ Lacate. We are two Mets on the mic. Russ, I hate this term, but it's early in the season, so I'll break it out this time. The old calm before the storm.
Yeah, no, I think we might have used that on the air a couple of times today. Really interesting because we were discussing as well the fact that Canada is bookended by a couple of major storms. And all things being equal, the one coming out of the Gulf of Alaska taking aim at our part of the world late tonight and tomorrow morning, it's about half as strong as what's going on in Atlantic Canada with the remnants of Hurricane Teddy. And I say remnants in air quotes because it's quite a major hurricane still, producing maximum wind gusts, maybe 130 km, and rainfall up to 100 millimeters in about a 24 to 36 hour period. I think it'll take a lot longer for us to get that much rain here, but it certainly is several days worth of it.
Well, that's a great point. And I was talking about this yesterday on the air because the news coverage was talking about Teddy, and I made a comparison at that time. The difference is the remnants of Teddy, or the extra tropical Teddy, is tight. Lots of wind in there, but it's not covering a lot of territory, and it will move through rather rapidly. The storm we're talking about is an Alaskan Aleutian low that's going to cover the entire province, and not just BC, all the way down through Washington State and eventually track off into Alberta. Weaken, but covering a lot more ground and a lot broader for sure.
And you look along that jet stream that's steering the storm towards us, and the first wave goes through during the day Wednesday. But, further upstream, ripples along that jet stream continuing to usher in more wetter, windier conditions. It might be 4 out of the next 5 that are exceedingly wet, which is quite a start for fall around here.
Well, this is the interesting thing. The core of the jet is going to be straight across southern BC. And in fact, later in the week, into the early part of the weekend, it almost looks like the strongest part of that jet could be over Washington State, which is rare for this time of year.
Yeah, and it'll probably result in a couple of rain shadows. So we want to mention that as well. It's not a continuous fire hose of rain tomorrow. It may well stop and start a number of times over the southern suburbs, areas closer to the border, areas closer to the water. But region-wide, it's a rain and wind event tomorrow. And I think we're trotting out a similar forecast for a number of days.
Good stuff. Thanks, Russ.